Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your January 2021 He Said, She Said reading. Thanks for joining us. My name's Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's get started. We've got you worshipping at the altar of your ancestors here, Sagittarius. These two cards popped out for you. It speaks of, I feel, finding that place, whether it's a place in your home or it could even be a place outdoors, especially if you're in the southern hemisphere. A place where you can practice some kind of ritual that honors spirits, that honors your connection to the divine, perhaps even honors people who have passed on in your life. So whatever that means to you. Now, Richard has pulled a card from the Elemental Oracle.
Yeah, it's a card of Earth, and it's just about being grounded.
Space of home. It's beautiful. I like that energy. So let's see where this goes, Sagittarius. Either side can resonate, as you know. And if you're cross-watching, this may resonate as a Sagittarius that you are dealing with. So let's take a look here. Guys, we'll cut these cards and let's talk about the status of this relationship, how you are feeling about the other person, the strengths, the challenge, advice, what to do, advice on what not to do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
I have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom of the deck here. I'm going to cut these cards. I have shuffled them, and we're looking at the status of the relationship, how this person views you, Sagittarius, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden for this person, and the outcome if nothing changes.
I've got you down here as the Five of Wands. And I get this as really standing your ground.
Fighting for what you want.
Fighting for what you want. It feels very passionate. Of course, we've got this volcanic energy there in the background. So it's not being afraid of standing up, speaking your piece, and saying, look, this is what I want. And I feel that you're being guided by some kind of, I get it as like an ancestor. It could be someone who's no longer around here, Sagittarius, somebody who's watching over you.
It's likely somebody who's no longer around, Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Okay, over here, status of relationship, Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there's no passion for passion here, is what I'm getting from this. It's the lack of any sexual passion. It
feels like well, it's the opposite of this volcanic energy, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, this is more about conflict. I feel this is more about sex.
You know what I'm getting there, interestingly enough, with the grounding? It's grounding that flame.
Grounding the flame, okay. Putting it in the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's see where that goes. Now, how are you feeling about the person? I've got the Page of Wands here, but he's in the reverse. So this feels like... well, it's interesting because we've got this burning behind him here, and what appears to be wings at the top of this flame. And he's looking off into the distance here, he's looking off into the stars. So this feels like, I don't know, I get an energy there of after passion, after movement. We'll have to see where that goes. Okay,
so looking over here, this is how Sagittarius, this person views Sagittarius. We got the Knight of Wands in the reverse.
Okay.
Yeah, that's erratic movement. I get passion, but passion that is directed, perhaps misdirected.
Misdirected passion. That makes sense with this Five of Wands and Page of Wands energy there. It almost feels like a fight that needn't be fought.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah. We'll have to see the rest of these cards.
Now, the strength here is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's about somebody here who needs to view their circumstances as, instead of lacking, seeing the possibility for change.
For some of you, it will have been somebody who has been left, but is now making their conditions better.
Yeah. This feels like somebody who needed to be feeling maybe a little bit lost, alone. We have the flip side of the Five of Pentacles here is this gentleman who's out in the cold. It feels like being ostracized, as someone who has either been cast out or has cast themselves in this role of the outsider. And somebody here who's being on the outside. Now, this is someone who, well, I get it as this gentleman here, he's got his head in his hands. What he's not looking at is this lantern.
That's the hermit's lantern.
That's the hermit's lantern.
Yeah.
So this is someone who is avoiding, I feel, some kind of uncomfortable circumstances.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's look at the strengths here. We have the Seven of Wands as the strength. Yeah, that's standing one's ground, defending oneself. Not necessarily like the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is two people who are, again, actively fighting. The Seven of Wands is simply defending one's ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I see a slight difference there in those two cards.
Okay. So I feel that this is you, Sagittarius, withdrawing your passion. That's what I'm getting with that Page of Wands. Especially with the Four of Pentacles as the challenge, because it feels like you're having some kind of battle with a partner or potential partner because your needs aren't being met. And I feel like the challenge here is that this person is closed off.
Closed off, too defensive.
They're very much on the defensive. Not wanting to let you in. It feels like a battle, that battle that I was talking about, but it's a battle that you shouldn't really even be fighting, because why fight passion?
That's exactly right. It is. But you see this Knight of Wands in reverse as how they're viewing you, Sagittarius. They're viewing you as coming on too strong.
It could be that, or it could be like, I'm getting that kind of energy of coming and going.
Oh, yes. All right.
As and when.
Well, yeah, okay.
A little bit of like a player energy.
No, I'm still going with coming on too strong.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so looking over here at the challenge, the Lovers in reverse, this is causing a disconnect, right? Because one person is very passionate, and it's creating friction. We're getting friction here between these two people. And one person is becoming a bit defensive. One person's gung-ho, and the other person's saying, oh, hang on, wait a minute, slow down.
Okay. Well, as a strength over here, we've got the Queen of Cups, or rather what you should do, and that's definitely a strength. It feels like compassion, it feels like empathy.
It feels like slowing down a little bit too with the passion and incorporating more emotion. Yeah,
I think that's what I was getting here with that withdrawal of passion that I was talking about.
Yeah, in favour of more compassion.
Yes.
Passion traded for compassion.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so we're looking over here at what this person should keep doing. We have the Five of Cups, but in the reverse here. So when you look at the Five of Cups in the upright, that's somebody who is looking down at these spilled cups, can't see the full cups behind them. Somebody who has a lot of regrets from the past. So the advice here is to turn that around, to stop regretting the past. Well, actually, I'm going to go one step further and say start living in the present.
Yeah. Definitely. Now, the advice on what not to do, we've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse here. And this feels like, I don't know, I'm getting like a whimsical energy off that.
I get imbalance as well with it, because I think that the way to balance between these two people has to do with that whole passion-compassion kind of dynamic.
Yeah, it's really interesting energy I get here, because it feels like I get a lot of playful energy. I'm seeing that as play,
but
whimsical.
But think about a situation where you have a dog, for example, and you want to play with that dog, or if the dog wants to play with you, and the other person isn't really much in the mood for playing.
Okay, this is going to sound a little bit weird.
Okay.
And this won't be for everyone. But I think it's, for some reason, I think somebody here likes to have some kind of challenge. Don't think it's you, Sagittarius. I think it's the other person.
All right.
I'm getting this as playful banter. Play acting conflict to create some kind of friction, which creates a spark, which creates passion.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting way to get passion, and it's not.
Yeah.
And you know, there are people who that's how they do it.
I think this Sagittarius, it seems like this person is one of those people.
Right. Okay. I can see that. What this person shouldn't do. We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. I get that as being, I'd say, responding badly, violently, aggressively.
See, it's this energy taken too far.
Yeah, it's taken too far.
To be aggressive.
Right, it's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to be playful, but if that's taken too far where it's hurtful.
That's right.
Whether in physically or in words.
Emotionally, yeah.
Then, you know, how much is enough?
That's right.
And there needs to be strong boundaries, I think, set up, like, you know...
Safe words.
Safe words. I mean, sorry, Sagittarius, I think that's kind of where we're going with this.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. When it comes to what's hidden here, we've got the Five of Cups. It's in the reverse, which is good, and we have that here. So it is about...
well, it's Sagittarius, it's you helping this person to forget the past, to help them live in the present.
Yeah. It seems to be waking them up, which is good.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a lot of passion here, and that seems to have awoken, so to speak.
You know, let's be...
But there does seem to be a little bit of out of control energy around that as well, which could become destructive.
Yeah, that's what I get from that too. What's hidden? Death. I like that, actually. I like that a lot. I say that's a death of the things that are being held on to from the past. Right, for this person over here.
Yes.
So Sagittarius, you are doing something. You're doing some good for this person, I believe.
You're helping them move on.
But they might not even realise it, though. The fact that this is hidden suggests that.
Yeah, that's true. The outcome, believe it or not, is the Ten of Cups. So, goodness me, we've got the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. There is love here.
Ten of Cups.
No, sorry, the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups, who's holding the Ace of Cups. There is emotion, but the weird thing is, when it comes to the passion side of things, what I'm picking up here is that the person that's around you finds it very difficult to express themselves emotionally. I have this closed off energy around this person. But they have a lot of passion, but unfortunately the way that they seem to express their passion can be on the aggressive side, to the point where it could become a little bit scary, you know, having to put up that boundary and say, look, enough is enough.
Calm it down a bit.
Yeah. But then the other person may feel that that's a rejection. Right?
Yes, that's right. Yes, they're going to say, well, hang on, I just wanted to play.
Yeah, they think it's play, but you may not be used to that, Sagittarius.
Well, you know, it's kind of like that dog who wants to play with the human. The human says no, and maybe even kicks the dog. You know, that's kind of what we're possibly seeing here. Yeah. But look, if something can be worked out.
Yeah. If it makes you too uncomfortable, I think you have to say something, but in a very compassionate way.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
As not to be hurtful, right?
That's right, or destructive.
Yeah.
Okay. So looking over here at the outcome, we've got the Two of Swords. Well, you know, I see this as being on a knife's edge. Literally. And the only thing that's going to save this relationship is pure communication. We're talking about really honest communication between these two people.
Yeah, and this kind of playful kind of banter thing, I don't know, I think this has to evolve from that. into something more. But I feel like there's a denial from that side of wanting to talk about things.
That's right. This is a lack of communication, essentially.
Yeah, it's like burying your head in the sand, not seeing an issue. Goodness, it's a tough one.
But what I do like is this Ten of Cups. But we'll see where this goes in the second part of the reading.
The reality is, with altar and ancestors, there is guides around. So I feel that, Sagittarius, if this is you, if you're the type of person who meditates, or if you have some kind of ritual ceremony where you contact ancestors, the messages that you're getting are true and real. That's what this is telling me. So don't negate those as
or discount
them as not being real. They are real. And I'm also getting kind of an energy around this other person of perhaps being a little bit too there may be playful disrespect of perhaps that aspect of you, even. If you're a very spiritual person, the other person is not, they may deny that spiritual aspect around you and make it seem like you're being a little bit strange, or it's that kind of energy that I'm picking up here.
Yeah, don't let other people tell you that you shouldn't listen to your ancestors either.
It feels, Sagittarius, you know, and I think you have to keep that. Keep what is of value to yourself.
Yes, that's right. I certainly wouldn't be sharing this with anybody else.
Yeah.
But take those messages and listen to them. Heed them. Because they're pointing you in the right direction. Yes, I believe they are. Towards this Ten of Cups, which, by the way, may not be with this person.
It may not be with this person.
But they're on the journey.
They're looking out for you, Sagittarius. And they want to see you do well. They want to see you find happiness.
Your ancestors.
They do.
Yes.
Yeah. So the thing is, if you're receiving some messages from Spirit saying this person isn't for you, listen to them.
Yes, that's right. Because what's assured here is this Ten of Cups.
Yeah. Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there for now. We'll take it to the extended. So if this one's resonating, please do join us for that. The link is down below. It'll be about another 30-minute reading. We'll go much further in depth. We'll see what's going on, especially with this person, because I feel like Sagittarius, you're pretty clued up, but this other person here that you're dealing with,
bit more clueless.
A bit clueless. So let's see where that one goes. Again, the link is down below in the descriptions box, and we'll be doing some Lenormand readings during that reading, and also looking at some oracles for guidance. Wishing you the best with this, Sagittarius. Please take care. We'll see you in the extended, or we'll speak to you again very soon.
Thank you, Sagittarius. Goodbye and good luck.